Hello, hello, everyone. Another Tuesday. Oh my God, am I so happy to see you all here. Welcome to another Champions Call. Okay, this is a continuation of what we were talking about last Tuesday. So, if you were not present last Tuesday or you didn't have the chance to see the full video, I'm going to leave it in the description below. Okay, so make sure to watch it. Okay, I'm going to recap quickly about what we've seen last Tuesday so we can continue with it. Okay, so here we are. Last Tuesday, we talked about the circles of influence. Okay, we talked about how in health you have so many different channels and communities focusing on different topics, but all of them have one thing in common. They all offer solutions in the form of products and services that are all listed in our marketplace. We also talked about how you, being a member of Alt Health, can actually be a promoter of every single one. Any of the products that we have in our marketplace are there for you review and for you to promote them. Okay. We also talked about how you can have your own e-commerce store. Yes, you can actually have your own customizable, fully functional e-commerce store by just simply picking any of the products that you want to promote in our marketplace and make it your own in your own store. That is called a My Shop. Okay. But once you have your My Shop, where to go? How are you going to start selling? And that's when we start talking about the circles of influence, where to go. Okay. We talked about the circles of influence and how are they actually functioning. We talked about how the first circle of influence is me. I need to be the one actioning first, meaning that I'm the one who needs to buy my own products first, of course, because I am a consumer first, promoter later, right? Then we talked about how the next circle of influence is our family, our friends, and later our followers. Followers in the meaning of our friends, friends of our friends, um, friends of our families, members, and stuff like that, right? It's like we're talking about not as near as our friends and family, but people we know, right? So we talked about how we are the first ones. We need to consume our products and promote them and review them so others can believe in what we're saying. We also talked about how we can influence our family, how we can actually reach out to them so they can start buying our products. We also talked about how reached out to our friends and have them buying our products. And lastly, we talked about how you can actually reach out to other people you know and try to get their attention so you can actually have them buying your products, right? So, what's next? Well, next are a little bit more difficult, yet not impossible steps that we need to follow to continue growing. Okay, growing ourselves as influencers, as entrepreneurs. So here are some following steps we got to take in that road to success. Okay, first one, you gotta work with other influencers to spread awareness. Now, hear what I'm saying. Followers are not necessarily influencers. Okay, for example, okay, let me make that case. You are into fitness, okay? You like going to the gym every day. That means that you know a lot of fitness instructors. You know a lot of coaching. You know a lot of people who go um, to gyms, okay? People who actually work with other people. These guys are also influencers, okay? For example, you like to promote supplements. You might want to reach out to nutritionists you know. You might want to reach out to people in the field that have a connection to what you sell. These influencers, quote unquote, okay, are the ones who are going to spread awareness on your My Shop. And we all know about it, okay? It's kind of like, hey, in my neighborhood, I know who the vet is, I know who the pediatrician is, I know who the chiropractor is. These people are the type of influencers you want to get to know, and you want to show them what you got, and you want them to spread the news, okay? So this is the first step. The next step of evolution is to try to reach out to those ones with connections to potential consumers on the products you are selling, okay? I'm not talking about going to these crazy TikTokers, Instagrammers with hundreds of millions of followers. I'm talking about going to the people you know they have in their network potential consumers in the dozens, perhaps in the hundreds, but positive, applicable influence. Okay. So get a list of people you know they exist and they are reachable that actually have access to potential consumers of the products you're offering. This is your target list. Okay. These are the people you want to get to know. Next, create a decentralized sales force. And this is what we have in store for you. Our technology actually allows you to do this, okay? Let me paint a picture for you. If a member, an Alt Health member, actually grabs something you have written, a video you have made, something you have published on Alt Health about a product you are selling on your MyShop, and they do something as simple as to share that content on their socials, on their Instagram, on their Facebook, and they are the ones who actually bring you business, they are also getting paid. So do you know what you need to advertise here? The ability to make money from the content you create. So guess what? I'm writing an article about a supplement. I am going to make sure that everybody knows that by sharing the content, they might actually get money from it. Okay? Think about it. Try to make a difference. You're not selling the product, you're selling the ability to share the content and make money if that action actually produced a sale. Okay? You want a lot of people, your friends, your acquaintances, friends of your friends. You want every single follower you have on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn to know that if they are an Alt Health member and they share what you write, what you produce, the content you do, they have the opportunity of actually making money. Okay? So that is how you actually create a decentralized sales force. It's not going to cost them anything. Okay? There's no investment behind it. There's no payment. There's nothing. They only have to share whatever you write. So you want to make sure that they know this. Okay? You want to make sure that you pass that information every time that you create a content. If you write an article, if you make a post, if you make a video, if you make a review, whatever it is that you do, okay, you want to make sure to let the people know if you share this and that action brings a sale, you are going to get paid, because that's exactly how Alt Health works. Okay. Next, you want to encourage reviews. Okay. But not your reviews of the product. Don't get me wrong. You want to encourage reviews of your customers and how happy they are with buying stuff from your shop. Okay. That is some genuine feedback that creates trust. Okay. And empowers you with a better high reputation. So every time you have, it doesn't matter if it's your sister at the beginning, it doesn't matter if it's your brother, your father, your grandmother, have them write positive comments on Alt Health, on your profiles, on your shop, on everything you do. Okay. So positive feedback about the work you do, it's always going to encourage more business. So make sure you do that. Okay. Make sure you always encourage your happy customers to write about how happy they are with what you are bringing to them. Okay. That is by far, I cannot start explaining how important it is to make a connection with the people we serve. Okay. And also to try to notice who they are. Okay. So if somebody actually brought, I don't know, somebody visited you and bought something from you, make sure you acknowledge that action and make sure you invite that person to write something, maybe a review of the product that they bought from your My Shop. Wouldn't that be cool? Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Okay. You got to make a connection with people because you are selling solutions for alternative health. You are selling a lifestyle, a healthier lifestyle. If you don't connect to people, you cannot expect to sell. Okay. You cannot expect sustainable sales. Okay. So recurrent customers, I mean, like that's how you actually manage to make them when you establish a true and honest connection to them. All right. So make sure you do that. Next, write engaging and optimize product description content. Okay. Now, obviously, this is all where we all know that this is the basis of what we do. Okay. In alt health, I've done this a million times. You could watch it. I mean, like I have explained, you know, on several occasions, how can you actually write articles by being a member and just visiting any channel you want on alt health. There is a very important purpose behind writing content, okay? Because that content is filled with technology that can easily attract customers. When you write an article about a solution, a product, I mean, like even if it's purely educational, I mean, like that content is going to go out there, out on the internet. It's going to stay there forever. Okay. And anyone who reads it, it's going to read it by visiting the platform. If that person ends up buying something from you, you're getting paid. Okay. So how important, those are your means to attract customers, the articles you write, the content you create. So you got to make sure that you do the job. You go every morning or 2-3 times during the day. You write articles about the products you're selling, about the things you care, about the channels you are part of. You got to make sure that you put the word out there and you try to get to as many people as possible. Okay. 100 pieces of content may be enough to produce a sale. That's how hard you need to work. But that's part of the job. Okay. And if you really, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, those 100 pieces of content are going to be out there forever green in the internet, okay? Because that's the way how alt health works. But you got to put those 100 pieces of content out there, right? And you got to do it from alt health. It doesn't work if you do it elsewhere, okay? Important note, okay? Bold, underline. If you don't write a content and you originated in alt health, your efforts are not going to be productive. You got to make sure that you write a content originally in alt health and you publish originally in alt health. Okay. So write, publish, create content. You can use different keywords to add more flavor into your content and try to gain more room on your search engine optimization, okay? Because it's all about algorithms. We know this, okay? And I gotta tell you, when we started with Alt Health, you couldn't find us, not even on the 10th page of Google. Now we are always up front. You put Alt Health on the search engine, we're gonna be on the top page of the first one. That's how important it is to always be out there, always be producing content, okay? Always trying to direct the content to your shop with links, with hashtags, with keywords. Have that in mind. And last, make videos, okay? People love videos. Seriously, guys, they do, okay? According to Uncle Google, 1 out of every 2 millennials or Gen Zers think that video is essential to their everyday lives. I mean, like, it's super important. So you gotta have it in your mind. Video first. And it's so much easier to do video. Imagine if I would actually have to create a presentation or an article of everything that I'm telling you right now. I mean, this presentation is getting recorded, guys. It's getting recorded to stay there on our Alt Health platform, on our YouTube channel for everyone to see it. And it's going to be so much more impactful for anyone to just click play and watch it. Remember, if you want to do a review of a product, think video first, okay? You're going to get so much results out of it, okay? So try to get it into your head. Video first. If you're going to create a review of a product, video first. Record yourself using it. Talk about the product. Talk about the benefits the product gave you. Speak in first person. What is your experience? People will buy honest reviews, okay? They will buy some truthful, meaningful reviews. And I can guarantee you that you're just getting into the path to success. All right. So this is it, guys. This is what I had for you. I don't think there's much more out there. Last one, send emails. Okay. Now this one is a cool one because we all know about email chains and stuff like that. Those email blasts are, there are so many different platforms like MailChimp and others that just allows you to send such beautiful emails, like to pretty much all your customer baseline, to everyone you want to send a message. Just remember that this is a very good practice, okay? Try to get yourself a pretty decent mailing list of people that you know that they care about what you're going to say, and start sending them emails, design pretty good looking emails about the products you have in your shop. If a product is on sale or an offer, or if you just want to talk about a product in particular that you just reviewed recently, use email. People always read emails, okay? But make sure that you do it in a very tasteful manner so you're not, tagged as spam and they'll never see it again, okay? So do emails. Remember everything I tell you. This video is being recorded for you to watch it as many times as you want. For those guys following us on YouTube, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this with people you care. I'm pretty sure you're going to change their lives. Thank you so much once again for being here, for all of you being present. Love you guys. I'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you very much. Have a great week and stay healthy. Bye-bye.